Practice number 5 in the books. We're a third of the way through spring ball now. And again, as always, there's good things and bad things. Watch Tuesday's practice. I thought the offense had the upper hand in Tuesday's practice. Just after watching the videotape and obviously some of the things you saw on the field. And then today the defense came back and looked really good. So great things are competing. They're battling back and forth, and that's what you want. That's what it takes. And like I told them after practice, it comes down to consistency. Who's going to be consistent on a day-to-day basis? One day it seems like one group's ready to play and get the upper hand, and no one's leading to get it back. And then all of a sudden it's the opposite on the next day. So overall, great work. Questions?
Third of the way in, quarterback questions. This is probably one we're going to ask you a few times this spring. How they looked after 5.
They've all looked good. Again, it's so early to even to start discussing that. So I'm probably going to just stay away from it right now. But Nick Patty's done great things. Slopes has done great things. They both are really good. Joey Yellen and Davis Babel are battling it out as well. So it's a work in progress. We'll know a heck of a lot more probably after 13 practices, I guess. Then we'll find out on draft day who gets drafted.
Have you seen anything from Keaton that was kind of surprised so far?
Surprise? No, nothing that surprises me. What you saw on tape is what you get. He's been smart, and he's got the ball comes off his hands. He's a good passer, so nothing surprised me because that's why we recruited.
In terms of the block, how is he ingratiated himself and gotten with the guys you think? Those guys already have that.
I think our guys have always embraced our transfers in here and around the country based on as many are flying around as it is, you better. But I think some programs don't. But our guys have been great. That quarterback room is good. They're all together. They work together. They coach each other. So it's been really good.
How much of that is now Frank coming in and working with those quarterbacks and Foster?
Yeah, I think it helps. I think it really helped having a new quarterback coach with a battle going on. As opposed to maybe it being I've known you for 3 years and I've known you for 3 months. So I think that helps a little bit. But Coach Signetti's done a great job.
Preston leaving the linebacker situation, you kind of see the depth in it.
I feel good with our linebacker depth. Strong survived. We wish him luck. Saw it coming probably last fall. So it's good for him, and he'll go find a place he can play.
How has Buddy looked since moving down?
Buddy's looked good. He's twitchy. He's just learning. It's if you guys remember, we moved John Patrician to the star position. It took him almost a year. I think Buddy's a little bit further along. He's learning it. He loves it. You can just see his energy out there. So he's done a nice job.
I know you don't consider a safety for a move like that. Patrician or Phil Campbell even before that.
Or Sean Idoe before that,
right?
Who's still playing up in Canada.
Or, is it physicality? Is that one of the biggest things you look at to pick a guy for that?
Yeah, it's definitely physicality. It's the ability to put some weight on to get to what you need there, and just trying to get your best 11 players on the field somehow, some way. And you look, is he going to beat out Brandon Hill in the boundary safety? And you got Steph Hall and Vaughn McIntyre as well. They're getting reps. It's just like, how do we get? We talk about the linebacker position. It's like, we're always going to find. People say, hey, you're low on numbers, but I don't feel that way. And you kind of, sometimes you got to pull the weeds in a program, or sometimes the weeds die. And we'll just find a new one.
You did a lot of rotation last year. You feel good about being able to do that again this year?
Yeah, I do. We'll be fine. It's spring ball, and we will find. We got some good players out there. Solomon DeShields is really playing well. When there was a lot of questions. After 5 days, I would tell you, Coach Bates probably, Coach Manlack, I'm really excited about where he is right now after 5 practices.
Was there a point last season? I think he got some work at receiver maybe for a little while last season.
Yeah.
Was there uncertainty about maybe where his future would be?
Yeah, there was. We were looking at the receiver spot, and Tayseer went down, Barton went down. Yeah, Barton went down with the collarbone. So there's certainly always, you're always looking for guys, and we know he played receiver in high school and he likes it. But after the season's like, Coach, I want to play linebacker. And I think once the guy says, hey, that's what I want, because there were some times probably the first 2 years where he's like, Coach, can I go play receiver today? It's like, yeah, go ahead and over there, let's see what you got. So, he's played on scout team on both. He's done a little bit of both, but he's at a different level now than our coaches really have seen in the first 2 years.
Good.
All right, guys. Thanks.